Look, tell a man no trouble, I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then dead I'm on site. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride. No need for the telephone hype, nah. No need for the snoozing. Big whip outside, I'm cruising. Big stick inside, no losing. Better watch out for the snake and Judas is. Don't ask them who this is. I bet they know what I'm moving in. I bet I show it into a dim. How you hate and then lose again? How you hating my vibes? Why you wasting my time? Getting hype on my line. Tell a man I don't want feedback, I just want relax. Brand new whip, two-tone, I need that brand new hit. You know, like lean back, brand new bits I live in. We pack, man, you never gon' like us. Get them on sight now, let them on light. That way they know I'm more righteous. Look at my life, I'm living alright. I'm nice, you know I'm alright. Cause looking like Christ, no need for the hype or fight or telephone vipers. No need for the telephone vipers. No need for the liars. I don't watch your moves or priors. I got much to do, I'm biased. Big bosses move in silence, watch it. No need for the liars. I don't watch your moves or priors. I got much to do, I'm biased. Big bosses move in silence. Yeah, me, I'm moving quiet. Ask me, I need me an island. New watch is perfect timing. No need for the surface shining. Ask me, I need me a few. I need me an island, I'm keeping it true. The man, I'm a wild, I'm keeping it cool. No need for the telephone hype from you. Yeah, tell a man no trouble. I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then dead I'm on side. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride. No need for the telephone hype, yeah. Tell a man no trouble. I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then dead I'm on side. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride. No need for the telephone hype, yeah. Tell a man no trouble, I don't want beef, man, I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then dead I'm on side. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride. No need for the telephone hype, nah.
Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming on my landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now. It's time to act out. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, at the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the road, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, at the top of the class on a roll. And it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go. Yeah, at the top of the class on a roll. Ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah you know. Yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Yeah, on the road, here we go. Here we go. On the road, here we go, here we go.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing this fine Sunday? I know this is random. I apologize to anybody that you watch this after the fact. Thank you. I know it's Sunday. This is kind of the Lord's Day. We normally relax and people are just doing stuff. But I didn't want to put nothing out this week. And I'll go over why I couldn't record in a moment if you didn't see my video I put out earlier. Real fast, man, I want to talk about a new sponsor and some of the sponsors of this podcast. I actually have some great partnerships with companies that I'm working with, and they're just great people providing awesome stuff, man. So a new one is going to be my friends over at Company Cam. Before I read this, how many of you out there, every HVAC tech, you look through your phone and you got a bunch of pictures of random HVAC systems, model numbers, you forget where it goes. Do I still need this? Is that job over with? This takes care of that, okay? So, guys, Company Cam, the only app every HVAC company needs. Company Cam makes it dead simple to communicate, document, and problem solve with your technicians no matter where you are. Company Cam brings documentation, communication, and liability protection together in one simple, easy-to-use app for you and your entire team. Take unlimited photos and videos, share custom reports, create flawless before and afters, and even communicate and share progress with customers or property owners with galleries and project timelines, all from your smartphone. Company Cam is the only app every HVAC company needs. Guys, go check it out at companycam.com/HVAC Uncensored. All right? Go get your free 14-day trial. And if you like it, guess what? For being part of HVAC Uncensored Nations, my friends over at Company Cam are giving you guys 50% off your first 2 months. All right? So don't say I never did anything for you. So companycam.com/HVAC Uncensored. Check it out. It's free. 14 days. You don't like it? Hey, you didn't lose anything. If you do like it, your first 2 months, you get 50% off. All right? Next is going to be, guys, you guys know you hear this every week, and some people probably get tired of hearing it, but I love this company. And when I wrote this read right here that I'm reading now, it really came from my heart, and it really means something to me. So, guys, as most of you know, I'm a second-generation HVAC tech, 20 years plus in the trade, but I always think back to those days working with my dad that I cherish so much. My dad always said, your tools are an extension of yourself. If you buy quality tools and take care of them, they'll take care of you. Most of the time, you only have to buy them once. Well, that brand that I think back to is Yellow Jacket. They've been making quality products for 70 years and counting, making them right here in the US of A, not sending it overseas. If you're looking for quality tools that you can depend on and get the job done, look no further than our friends over at Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket has been trusted by my family for generations now, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. And remember, 70 years of expertise built into every tool. Yellow Jacket. All right, let's get this show going. Thanks to everybody in here. I see two people. Mr. Isaiah, what's up, buddy? Mr. T-Tech, thanks for coming on, man. Let's get this pledge and we'll rock and roll. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless the United States, and thank you to all those men and women who defend it.
Five, four, three, two, one, go.
Welcome to the #1 rated HVAC podcast. If you're looking to grow in the HVAC industry, then you're in the right spot. Blue collar people talking about blue collar shit. Let's get better together. So turn up the volume, buckle your seatbelt, and let's welcome your host, Gil KV Jr.
What's up, everybody? Hey, yeah, it's Sunday. Normally, I do not go live on Sundays. So if some of you didn't see the post that I put out the other day, normally, most of you know, the podcast is always Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you to my guest that was supposed to be this week for understanding. I took off work Wednesday. My mom has some health things going on. I won't go into details, but one of the first surgeries of that was Wednesday. Took off work, got there early, thought, hey, 8 o'clock at night, I'll be home in plenty of time, no issues, no problem. And we were there like almost all day. Surgery went good, but my mom was in recovery, had some complications. And as most of you know, I live in Baltimore. D.C. is close. It was a hospital called Suburban Hospital up near D.C., so it was a little bit away. So that's why I didn't do the podcast on Wednesday. So it happens. Thank you to the guest, Trevor, for being so cool about it and understanding, because I really don't like to miss episodes. It sucks, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I figured I'd hop on here today, mainly for a little bit. We'll see who all pops in. I am going to open up the phone lines here in a little bit. It is called the Titan Text Line, brought to you by Yellow Jacket. I'll pop that number up here in a little bit. If you guys want to call in and you want to bullshit for a little bit, by all means, let's do that. I love talking to you guys. I will say real fast, let me grab my phone. This goddamn charger is a pain in the ass. We do have some awesome guests coming up, like some shows coming up to look forward to. I'm going to start putting out like a calendar so you guys can see some of the guests that are coming up in the future. So let's see. I have some of the women from Women in HVACR next week. That's going to be an awesome, awesome show. I have, what you guys have heard me say before, that I want some of you to come on. You don't have to be from a company or another podcaster or an influencer or whatever. I like to interview just regular guys out there and hear your story. So I finally got one of you that reached in, which was awesome. And Mr. Trevor Lawls is going to be on the podcast in 2 weeks. He's just a normal dude out there in HVAC, wants to come on and talk about his story. I said, come on, brother, I'd love to have you on. And Mr. TJ, of course, you're always welcome on here, brother. You know that. My birthday, which is March 30th, which is awesome. I get to do a podcast with Uncle Joe Crisera. I cannot wait for that. Let's see. I have Service Titan coming on. I have the CEO of Bluon coming on. Mr. Stephen Dale from Profit Selling Pros. There's a funny story behind that one. That's actually like one of the best podcasts I've ever done that you've never heard. When me and Kelly were still doing the podcast together, we recorded a podcast for him, realized 3/4 of the way through that we never hit the record button. I was like, fuck. And we tried to do it again, but we did record it again, but the second one wasn't as good and it wasn't fair to him, so I never put it out. So we've been trying to get him back on for a while. So that should be an awesome show. Mr. Brandon Dawson, who's been making his rounds on some of the podcasts from Cardone Ventures. That's going to be a good one. And let's see some of the other ones. We have a whole bunch of them scheduled. That's enough. I won't sit here and read those. But a bunch of good guests coming up. Podcast is booked out pretty far, which is always a good thing. But I know we don't have tons of people watching. Who's out there? Who is watching right now? Obviously, if you guys watch this, if you're watching it live, that's great. If you watch this after the fact, if you could please put replay. I'd just love to know how many people actually watch these things after they're put up when it's finished. And yeah, so it's just me. I don't have any guests, man. If anybody, if my friends or something want to hop on or whatever and BS, that's fine. I don't plan on staying here long. I just wanted to, like I said, hop on. I hate putting out nothing or not getting out there at least 1 week. Sometimes it has to happen. And I thought about like, hey, I got a legit reason for not podcasting. It wasn't just like I was being a lazy fuck or anything like that. But still, I like to always get on here and do something. I hope everybody's having a good week, man. And let's see. That's fine, Isaiah. I'm going to sit here and talk I'll be in here by myself for a little bit, man. And maybe towards the end, that's when I'm going to let people hop on, all right? So just hang tight, buddy. Thank you. I don't know how it's been with everybody else, man. The weather here has been crazy. The one post I made, it was literally 70. Well, I don't want to say 70, but 65 something degrees on Friday. And then this weekend, it's been cold as balls, snowing and stuff. It's just like, this weather's crazy. I don't really don't get it. But how is it where some of you are? I know some of these, southern states and maybe out in California, you guys are in full, almost in full AC season almost, aren't you? Isn't it already 70, 80, 90 degrees? I know I see some people and they're like, yeah, it's already summer here. So, surprisingly, we've been staying steady at Beltway. It's we had a little dip off there for a little bit, but other than that, man, the guys have been really rocking and rolling. Installs are staying steady, and the service guys, just making work for themselves. So we really couldn't ask for more. I mean, obviously, always things could be better. That's just the way you got to look at things. But our team has really been doing a kick-ass job. But we're blessed to have an awesome team, so we know that. So if anybody wants to call in or whatever, like I said, I'm not going to stay here too long. I know it's Sunday and most people aren't doing much. But I wanted to come on here and chit-chat for a little bit. I mean, but normally like 5 o'clock on a Sunday is probably the worst time to hop on. I really wasn't thinking about that too much. Sorry, looking at a few things. Looking at the difference between YouTube and Facebook. One thing, if you guys are watching this in Facebook, and whether you watch this live or the replay, if anybody posts pictures trying to sell shirts of any kind, especially if they're trying to sell them of my logo, HVAC Uncensored, it is a ripoff. Do not do it. Please report it. I try to get to that and delete those people as quickly as possible. I just don't want some of you to waste your money and think you're buying merchandise from me and you're not. So anybody that does want to buy HVAC Uncensored merchandise, it will be ready to rock here in the next month or so. I have a website being built, so those guys are doing a great job. It's just hiccups, me getting them what they need and stuff like that, and different things like that. But it will be done soon. So if you want that, if I don't share it, it's not legit. So I just want you to know that, because if you guys risk and spend your money and you don't get what you get ripped off or something like that, I just want to make sure you guys know that, all right? Dude. Yeah, so it looks like people are rocking and rolling, man. I'm not going to sit in here and talk to myself. I know my buddy Isaiah is watching, my little brother from another mother. Yeah, I bet, buddy, down there in New Orleans. How's your mom and dad doing? Everybody doing good, bud? I wasn't expecting a whole bunch of people to hop into this show. Whenever you do these random ones, it's hard. People have lives to do stuff. So I'm going to hang on here for a little bit. Like I said, I have the Titan text line brought to you by Yellow Jacket. I'll put the number up if somebody wants to call in and chit-chat and BS. Like I said, this was random. I'm only doing this because I was not able to put out a podcast on Wednesday, which I've already given the reason why I could not. So I'm not really trying to take up anybody's time. I get it Sunday. I'll probably only sit on here for a little bit. I'll see if some people come in and want to chit chat. If not, then I'll just close this thing out, man. Normally, I never ever come on here live on a Sunday. I just feel like I'm doing something wrong when you come on Sunday. Plus, I don't want to be too long, man, because I don't know if some of you out there like stuffed peppers, but I went out and went to the store, bought the stuff, and those bitches are in the oven, and I cannot wait to fuck those things up in like 45 minutes. So every Sunday, man, I've been trying to have like those Sunday dinners, that family kind of thing. We did when I was a kid. Mom would make like a nice ass roast or ribs or something on the grill or something where the whole family sat around the table and ate. My problem is, out of 4 kids, most of them are so picky and don't eat half the shit. But thinking about the positive, not the negative. So I've been trying to make stuff, and even if we're not all eating the same thing, we're still sitting around the table eating dinner together. Between the kids having sports and different things, it's just something that I kind of hold very important, and I want to do that, especially as my kids get older. If we can at least get together on Sundays and have dinner. So I made some beef stash chili last week. So that was money, but these peppers are going to be delicious. Sorry, my chair was getting messed up. Yeah, so it's looking like people are busy today, and I get it. The random ones are hard. So if you guys are watching this, man, all I really want to say every week is I want you guys to stay positive, all right? I want you guys to know that what we do is important, and I want some of you to realize that there's always a little bit further that you can go, all right? Some guys, they do the bare minimum, and that's all they get is the bare minimum out of this industry, out of this trade. But if you bust your ass and you work hard, sky is the fucking limit in HVAC, man. I'm telling you. This is one of the most popular, highest paying trades that's out there. Is there some that maybe make more than us? Okay, whatever, that's fine. But our trade is very, very important. And I feel like there's so many people out there that are kind of stuck in a rut. Maybe they're stuck at a company that they don't like. I mean, I don't ever advocate for anybody to be jumping around for company to company, but sometimes it takes, doing that to find the right company. The only thing I would say to you is don't burn bridges. You never know when you have to cross that bridge again in the future, but put your feelers out. Guys, I tell my story. I know you guys get sick of me talking about Beltway and stuff like that, but, the company that I work for now, but I love that place, man. Okay, I worked for a company for 12 years. I got stuck in a rut. I was losing my love for this industry. I thought that I still had my passion, but I didn't. I could feel it dying inside of me. And, when I had that first meeting, just something different. Not even knowing everything about the company, just something different, and being pursued was enough to kind of be like, oh man, this is awesome. Like there's something else out there. And I took that risk, making less money. But I'll say it again, the best decision I've ever made. I absolutely love going to work every day now with the people that I get to work with. Whether it's Ryan, the owner, Amanda, the GM, who we run the company hand in hand every day so Ryan can do what he has to do. Or the people that work with us or for us. Like, it's just an amazing team. Are we perfect? No. And I say that not to be like, look at me. I say that for you guys to know that if you're unhappy in your situation, it's not the end all be all, man. Like, I promise you, like, there's companies in your area doing things the right way, having a good culture, treating their people right. There's one in your area, I promise you. They used to be like a unicorn. You can never find them, but they're out there, man. And the power of social media will prove that to you. Some of these owners, and you see the different things that they're doing out there to help their employees and, making people want to come to work every day. Because you guys don't realize you as the technician hold the cards, all right? You're the ones that are needed. It's, as a business owner, a manager, it's great. I can have shit ton of customers. But if I don't have good technicians to go take care of those customers, then it's kind of fucking useless. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying be a dick and be cocky, but that's what I mean by know that you're important. Be good at what you do. You know, I always tell people, you want to be very good at a very good technician, be able to fix anything that you come on, at the same time be a good communicator to be able to offer options to any of those things that you find. And the better you are technically, the better options you can build, because you may see things that guy who's less qualified doesn't even know what they are. All right? So just something to think about. Just something to think about. I mean, most of you know, man, I love getting the emails and hearing the stories when guys and girls email me and say, hey, Gil, I did this. I found a new company. This is amazing. You know, I took your advice. I did this, or so-and-so was on the show and they said this and I did that and it worked. Like that kind of stuff's awesome. You know, this is, we all got to help each other, man. And I know, like, sometimes in the Facebook groups and things like that, it gets a little touchy. Some of you guys, I don't know, you get up in your feelings and stuff, but just have fun, man. It's so much more fun and gratifying to be able to help somebody and watch a person succeed than just to fucking shit on their parade. It really is. I don't know how some of you, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you have a miserable life or what it is. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I just don't know how somebody, I don't know. I just couldn't have that negativity around me and do that every day. So, what is up, Mr. Brent? How you doing, my friend? Yeah, Brent, I didn't get to do a podcast Wednesday because of my mom's surgery, so I hopped on this Sunday just to chit-chat. I'm only going to talk for a little bit. I know it's Sunday. It's kind of an odd day, but doing a live stream, so not going to stay on too long. But if anybody, like I said, if you put in one of the comments, if you would like to call in, I will put up the number for the Titan text line brought to you by Yellow Jacket. You can call in. You can text it. We can bullshit. Whatever you want to do. If not, like I said, I'm gonna sit here and talk for maybe another 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll probably close it down. The other thing that I'm going to do, I have to reach out to me and Miss Stacy Four. She's been on the podcast. Her and her husband Mike own an awesome company called Triple Play Home Services in Oklahoma. Me and Miss Stacy Ford did a podcast at AHR about, you know, mental health and addiction, and it was awesome. And the audio to that sucked. I cannot get it cleaned up good enough to want to put it out. Because when you're at those, you know, convention centers and people talking in the background and, I don't know. It sounds like shit. So I want to get Miss Stacy Four on, not as like a normal podcast, but kind of a special edition episode. I'll get Miss Stacy Four and some other people to come on and have another mental health and addiction podcast. They seem to do very well. We all know that mental health and addiction is huge in the trades. So I'm still working out a sponsorship with BetterHelp. But I will give that to all of you guys. There's some other big podcasters out there that have like discount codes. I know like Joey Diaz, the comedian, has one. So BetterHelp is an online kind of psychiatrist, like therapist thing where you can literally, you guys could be in your trucks, in your house. Nobody ever has to know. They don't have to see your face. So if you guys out there, you need help, you need to talk to somebody, please, by all means, check that out. You guys know that mental health addiction stuff is very, very near and dear to my heart. And I know that so many suffer in silence in this industry. So that's why I always love to bring that topic up, because I don't want any of our brothers and sisters to be taking their lives. It's bad enough, you know, every 7 seconds, you know, a former military member is taking their own lives. So we already have that. I don't want it to, you know, it's just, I like to bring it up, man. I want people to know they're not alone, and it's something that I've suffered with myself between addiction, and I still struggle with mental health to this day. It's something that doesn't just go away. So Hold on. Phones. Sorry, they're taking those. I got the text message that those stuffed peppers I was talking about like 10 minutes ago are almost done. So I'm going to have to end this shit anyway. You guys can stop listening to this retard talk. All right? See, I'm saving you from myself. If you are watching, comment. Let me know you're there. I see people watching, but they don't say anything. Just comment. Say, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. Say something. Because I'm going to get ready to end this. Once again, I said it in the beginning if you weren't here. I hopped on today just to say what's up to everybody. So there will not be a podcast tomorrow to come out. I did not record one Wednesday. My mom had a surgery. I didn't get back till late. Was not able to record. So just wanted to let everybody know. So I hopped on just to chit-chat, see if anybody was chilling on a Sunday, wanted to come in and bullshit. But like I said earlier, I know Sundays is kind of a goofy day. So rather than me sit on here and just talk to myself, I'll go chill with the family. But I figured it was worth the try. I know these unplanned live streams don't always do very well. Every once in a while, you know, you happen to hit a good time. But for the most of the time, Sundays are a bad day. If you guys didn't hear in the beginning, with the sponsor reads, one of my new sponsors is Company Cam, and it really is cool because most of you guys out there, you know, you look through your gallery or I'm an iPhone guy. You look through your pictures and you have a bunch of pictures of all these old fucking HVAC units, model numbers and shit like that you forget to delete. Your phone builds up, and I know with Apple, you know, it's like iCloud's full, like, you know, that kind of shit. And Company Cam takes that away, where it integrates with a bunch of the different CRMs out there, and it's really, really amazing. So guys, go check that out. Actually, I'll put that in the comments real fast. I will put the code for you guys to do that. Hold on, I copied it here. Where the fuck is it? Damn. I must have copied a lot of stuff because it's not there anymore. So here, I'll just type it real fast for you. And like I said, you can get a this is like free 14-day trial, and if you happen to like, so 14 days, try it risk-free. If you don't like it, then fuck it, don't use it. You know, whatever. Not forcing you to do anything. But if you do like it and you want to do it, you get 50% off your first 2 months for being my buddy, my friend. See? Don't say I don't do nothing for you. God damn it. I take that back. I should not have said that word on Sunday. Come on, Gil. You should know better than that. All right, let me type this in there for you. companycam.com /HVAC Uncensored. There you go. Oh, Brent, I didn't even see your text, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, she's going to be all right, man. We're waiting for some results to come back on the last one she had, and we'll know more from there. But I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Sadly, with all my family's been decimated with so many different illnesses and cancers and different things, man. You just kind of become numb to it. It sucks, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? But all right, guys. I guess I will throw this up for a moment, and let me move this out. All right. Well, some of you guys must be creeping because I see that it says there's quite a few of you watching, more than I actually thought. So what are you guys, just creeping and not saying anything? Huh? So to everybody, that is the put it over my face. That is the why did it go away? Add to broadcast. There you go. Companycam.com/HVAC Uncensored. That's the discount code I was talking about if you guys want to check that out. It's pretty neat. I don't know what pricing and stuff starts like that, to be honest. It's not my bag. But I do know if you decide to do it, you will get 50% off of your first 2 months. All right. Enough of that salesy stuff. But, all right, man. I'm going to go up and eat with my family. Isaiah, what I'll do is, man, I will schedule an actual live stream, one like, Saturday night or something, and you can hop on with me, buddy. So that way we're not sitting here talking to nobody. For you guys that did watch, even if you didn't say anything, thank you for coming on. Like I said, I felt bad not doing a podcast Wednesday. So there will be no audio podcast tomorrow. But Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same place you're watching it right now, will be an awesome episode with one of the vice president of the women in HVACR. They are some amazing women, really are. That organization is just fucking amazing. Being able to meet them and seeing what they're doing with the industry is so cool. I cannot wait to get to speak, start speaking with some of them. So that's going to be a good one. Come check that out. Obviously, all these things I always put on, they're always on YouTube, inside the HVAC Uncensored Nation Facebook group, and then they're on the HVAC Uncensored podcast page, like the business Facebook page. I don't know if anybody even watches it there, but I can do 3 locations, so I do 3. If I could do Instagram, I would let that be the 3rd one, but for some reason with this one that I use, Instagram is, if you go to Instagram, that can be like the only one you go to, which doesn't make any sense because Facebook owns them. I don't know, whatever. All right, I guess I will hold on another minute. I will put up this number. So this is the Titan text line brought to you by Yellow Jacket. That is the number, 410-422-1000. If you want to call in and bullshit with me for a second, I'll wait here for a couple of minutes. If we don't get any phone calls in, then I will stop wasting your time this Sunday, and I will go upstairs and eat my food. But remember, man, guys, stay positive. And I always say that, man, stay positive. Keep trying to get better at what you do. I hear a lot of, phone calls from people that they're kind of stuck in a rut, and the more that they talk out loud, and I don't bullshit people when they call me. I give them the God's honest truth. I am not going to bullshit you. And I tell them, like, hey, man, it sounds like you're getting in your own way. And they're like, damn, dude, I didn't even think about that. Not saying where you work or the situation couldn't be a little bit better, but it sounds like you're taking a pretty decent situation and you're making your own shit sandwich. So stop eating it. So just think about that. All right, guys. Guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and end this, man. Sorry for being random on this Sunday. Thank you for any of you that did come on and watch this. I do appreciate you guys. Every Wednesday from here on out, like I said, last week was a fluke because of some stuff with my mom. But every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the video podcast come out, and then the audio version comes out the following Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys have any questions, man, you guys know how to get in hold of me. Please, if you could like and subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. The more places you follow me, the better. Because Wednesday, I'm going to make a post, and I'll tell you right now, it's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be the first one. I have things to give away, and I've been kind of getting tied up and not doing it. But I have a Subco inspection camera, and I have a Klein multimeter or HVAC meter to give away. And I'm going to put it on Instagram. It's going to be the first one. So, see, this Sunday, if you're watching this video, at first I said it was either going to be Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. I wasn't going to tell you, but the first one's going to be on Instagram. But you have to be following me on Instagram to be able to win. So be looking for that post coming up this week. And, yeah, you guys know if I can help you in any way, man, please email me, hvacuncensored@gmail.com. You can private message me and Facebook, Instagram, whatever it is. I don't know everything, far from it, definitely not know-it-all, but if I can help you in any way, I always will. If I can answer questions, if I don't know the answer to the question, I will get the answer for you. It's that simple. I've been fortunate enough because of this podcast and being in this industry to meet a lot of amazing, smart people that are way smarter than I am, know a lot more than I do, as resources that I can call and talk to and ask questions. So I am more than happy to use that to help you guys in the same. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Remember, be safe out there, all right? We always have somebody to make it home, all right? Always make it home the same way you left. Be safe. There's idiots out there, whether it's on the road, all that kind of stuff. Don't get caught up on the BS that's on the news to kind of deviate your mood. Stay positive, stay upbeat, do the little things, set yourself apart. Always set yourself apart from the next guy, all right? The only person that you have to compete against is yourself. Don't be that guy at your company that's like, so-and-so does this, so-and-so does that. Well, I do this, but he does this. I'm telling you, that shit will get you nowhere, all right? Don't pin yourself up against somebody else. The only person you have to compete with is yourself. If I can give you any advice, that is the biggest piece of advice. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've seen people do it, and it does nothing but shoot themselves in the foot. All right? All right, man. Happy Sunday. I love you guys, man. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys that actually do download and support the podcast and supporting me for what I do and just trying to be an advocate and help back and give to the trade. I want people to know what we do is awesome, and we make good money doing it. We take care of our families, and there's a lot of people in this industry that live and do pretty goddamn well for themselves, and that's the way all of us should be doing it. If you're not, then maybe you're doing something wrong. But hey, guess what? That's fine. You can change. Let's learn how to fix it so that you can start living the lifestyle you want to live, you know? So, yeah, I'm going to go eat, man. I love you guys, and that's about it. See ya.
Thanks for listening to the HVAC Uncensored podcast. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or email us anytime at hvacuncensored@gmail.com. Now, get back to work. Shut this down. The views and opinions shared on the HVAC Uncensored podcast may not necessarily be the views and opinions of our sponsor.